So, I wanted to do a real quick video on this one for you, Justin, because this is just seriously this is what I use to warm up my fingers before I play guitar, or tune it, just to see how the guitar sounds. You can probably find your own, but I like this one because it's really, really simple. I played it probably while we were up last weekend, but it's really simple. It's basically, I've got my capo on the 3rd fret just to make it easier, but it only uses, and let me play the little ditty real quick, and then I'll break it down for you. And that's kind of moderate speed. You can play it really fast. You can play it really fast, which is why I like it, because it's really easy finger-wise, and really all it is moving between a C, and then I'm not even doing a full F, which normally would look like that, right? This finger and then staggered on up like. I'm just actually doing. I drop these 2 fingers down, my ring finger and my middle finger down from a C. I drop them down 1 string, so it kind of looks like an F. And then, so all I'm doing is moving those 2 fingers up and down 1 string, so that up here, it looks like your fingers are in a G position. Here they're in a C position, and here they're in an F. And my first finger stays put, doesn't move. And this way, you'll get some practice doing hammers. So that's where my fingers are. Now let's talk about this side. So when my fingers are in a G, all I'm doing is, so 5th string, second, my thumb hits the 5th string, my 1st and 2nd finger hit the 2nd and 3rd string, and then my 1st finger hits this 4th string and hammers it. And then I pluck that 2nd string again. You can even start just by doing that. So all that is your thumb picking the bass note, which for a C it's the 5th string, for that F it's the 4th string, and for that G it's the top string, 6th string. And then these fingers, 1st and 2nd fingers, correspond to. So if you're on a C, they do the 2nd and 3rd. They do the 2nd and 3rd on a, when you're on the F chord, they do that 2nd and 3rd as well. And when you're on the G chord, they do 3rd and 4th. So. So you can start with just that and warm up to doing. Walking back down with my thumb, so I'm walking down from an F to a C, which is just lifting up. So let's go over here. So when you walk down, so I'm going from a C. So I'm doing 3rd string. So if you walk down, you do 5th string, 3rd fret. 4th string open, 4th string, 3rd fret. So. And same walking down. So you go 3rd string, open, 3rd string. I'm sorry, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret on the top string. all that made sense or not. But if you start really slow and just start with your C. Go to your F, back to your C, and then up to that kind of what looks like a G. This finger doesn't move. These two fingers do all the work. So, try it out. And so here's what on a final thought of what it should sound like and what you can work up to. If you don't want to do, so here's what the picking should sound like. Here's what the little ditty I play when I warm up is. I get a little faster. Whatever you want to do with it. If you don't want to do the picking with your fingers down here, you can always just take a pick. And do one of these little numbers. And do the same chords, but don't use your don't finger pick it, use a pick, and you can make chords out of it. Ready? And so, kind of the same little ditty, but you just don't have to use fingers, and you can use. Oh, so here. Whatever, you can do whatever you want with it, but it's what I use to get both my right hand warmed up as well as my fingers down here warmed up before I start playing something. So I always just pick up a guitar and play that little ditty, which kind of gets my fingers going. So anyway, there's my little warm-up exercise. I thought you might enjoy it. Gives you something to practice for hammers.